Hi, my name is Dr. Lisa McLeod. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. My parents are from Jamaica and Panama. I come from a Jamaican family. I am proud to say that I've moved down here to the South to experience the South. So Georgia is my first introduction, and I'm excited to be here. I have a son that is the joy of my life, and I think that having my son has just made me so much closer to women, or understand the pregnancy process so much more, and it's definitely enhanced my views and my position as an OBGYN. In my spare time, I love to travel all around the world. I've been to over 35 countries and still growing. So I love people and cultures and different things, and that's what I like to do in my spare time, is to learn about different people. So that's just a side bit about me. What led me to become an OBGYN? That's an interesting story. So I had my own GYN issues when I was 21, and I was in college at the time, and I felt like nobody was listening to my concerns, and I really didn't like it. But at that time, I was finishing up as an engineer, so I went on to pursue my career as an engineer. But it still kept plaguing me. Every time I went to the doctor's office, I felt like the people here really aren't listening to me or my concerns. And I did end up having to have a surgery shortly thereafter, and it just made me really become more passionate about women's health. So I eventually left engineering and went to study exercise physiology, actually, because I still wasn't ready for the commitment to medicine. And then finally I said, you know what? I need to go into medicine because I really feel like I can make a difference in women's health. So, so I would say that what makes my practice really unique too is that I incorporate a lot of exercise, health, into addressing issues or concerns that women have, because my background is actually in exercise. And I'm also an osteopathic physician. And as osteopaths, we study the body and the way that everything relates together or works together. So I am very passionate about how the body works together and how we can do things to help ease that process, if it's incorporating exercise into labor, if it's incorporating exercise into making menstrual cramps go away. That I would be the person who is going to look for answers for you that can provide you with ways to take care of simple things or managing at home with exercise. So, as an osteopath, I'm definitely always looking at ways to incorporate exercise, movement. If we're talking about movement and labor and delivery, or how you can position yourself, or different ways that you can deliver besides just laying back in the bed, turning to your side, things of that nature. I also like to talk about exercise in terms of like your menstrual cycle, or what positions might help ease some of the cramping. I also will even look at exercise or body mechanics when it comes to sexual intercourse. This is often an area where women experience pain, or what's called dyspareunia, and it's also an area where we can talk about addressing muscle spasms, or things that are contributing to those problems, instead of just always looking at medicines, or looking at surgical components. There's a lot of times there's exercise or things that women can do. So I will look for a full gamut of ways to treat anyone's symptoms or complaints. My favorite part about being an OBGYN is the talking to women all day. I love talking to women all day. I love hearing their stories. I like hearing the shares. I like the moments to just sit back and say, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. It I just enjoy it. Like, I could talk about it, different women's issues, women's health all day. I can talk about babies all day and all the different phases and the things that they're going through. I mean, I love the full gamut of obstetrics and gynecology.